guys, thanks so much for coming and singing for us. We just had carolers. It is Christmas.
Fa la 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 la, la 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 la.
Hey, why so glum, chum? 'Tis the season to be jolly. Why don't you come over here and help me decorate this Christmas tree?
I'm just kind of sick of Christmas this year, Dad. I mean, we have to see all these relatives that I can't stand. And I get all these presents that I have to act like I wanted, but I really didn't. And Joey eats so much candy, he's buzzed for the whole holidays.
Sounds like somebody has forgotten the true meaning of Christmas.
I know it's all about Jesus coming to earth and stuff, but I'm just sick and tired of the whole thing. I mean, we do the same things, we see the same people, we go to the same Christmas pageant at church. Is there ever going to be a decent one? This year, Mary comes out with a baby in her arms, and there's already a baby in the manger. A wise man, he comes out, trips over hay bale, and his perfume goes all over the stage. And is there ever going to be a pageant where the 3- and 4-year-olds don't wave at their parents while they're on stage?
Oh, you mean like how you used to wave at us?
I did not.
Oh, yes, you did. I remember it. You were so cute.
Dad!
Listen, honey, I hear what you're saying, and the fact of the matter is, it is easy for us to get caught up in all the craziness of Christmas. But the fact of the matter is that the Son of God coming down to earth is the greatest event in human history. Sometimes the story can get a little old for me too. But do you know how I like to keep the story fresh for me? I like to put myself right in the story, right in the situations. I like to see the sights and hear the sounds and smell the smells. I mean, just imagine what it must have been like for the angels the first time that they heard that the Son of God was coming down to earth.
He's what?
He's going down himself.
Are you sure you know what you're talking about?
Yeah, he's going down.
Who told you?
This morning, during devotions, he called Michael and Gabriel and began to tell them in front of all of us about the plan.
Why do I always miss the good parts?
Where were you?
I was in Bithynia. I had to help little Lydia across that icy bridge again. But do go on. What is the plan?
It has to do with the prophet's predictions.
So, the day of the Lord is finally here. I guess I wasted my time helping Lydia. If he's bringing this all to a close now, she'll be up here with us soon anyways.
It's not that simple. He's planning to straighten the whole situation down there.
Oh, wow. I can see it now. All those humans running around in their busyness when all of a sudden the sun, the stars, and the sky roll back, and out of the deepness of eternity he steps foot on their planet. I wish I could be there to see the look on their faces. How about old Augustus? He'll fall right off his pedestal.
It's not going to be that way. He doesn't even plan to show up at Rome.
No Rome? So he's going to Jerusalem then. Imagine, the high priest looks up, and suddenly there he is. Won't that wrinkle his robe?
I doubt that will happen.
Don't tell me he won't see the high priest either.
Yes, he will see the high priest and all his council, but I doubt they'll recognize him.
Not recognize the Lord of glory? Does he plan to disguise himself?
In a way.
Why doesn't he want them to know who he is?
The way I understand it, he wants them to recognize him by his life and his work, not by his appearance.
So he'll be going as a man. A Jewish man, no doubt.
I hear he's planned his entry as a baby.
A what?
A baby. A humanette.
Incredible. But isn't he taking a big chance? I mean, the security will have to be fantastic. Why, we'll have to form a couple myriads of bodyguards 24 hours a day.
He's going to be on his own.
And turn him loose with that pack of crazies?
Do you honestly think there's any way that they can harm him against his own will?
I guess you're right. He has taken his power with him. Can't you just see that little tyke lying in his mother's arms the one minute, then jumping up the next to give a Roman soldier a karate chop?
I heard his powers only used to help others. He doesn't think it's necessary to show all his credentials. And besides, he already has a mother picked out.
I'm sure he's picked a priest family, or a family of the Pharisees.
No, she's a poor, young, and known by the name of Mary. And, keep this quiet. I want to want every angel galaxy hears. He's going to be born in a stall, a cattle stable, right in the stench of the earthly hay and stubble.
But that's criminal. It can't be. I won't allow this. I protest.
To whom?
I just don't understand the meaning in all of this.
You know as well as I do he loves them. Now here's the part where we come in. He does want us to line up a few witnesses to record the event for future generations.
All right? I've got it. How about 1,000 men from each of the 12 tribes of Israel?
I said a few.
Okay, how about 100?
No, he only wants a few.
Fine, jeez. How about a couple scribes, a lawyer, a politician, and a news reporter, of course?
That definitely won't do. Besides, he already has them picked out. There's the list.
Oh, 3 astrologers from Arbela? Where's that?
Over on the east side of the Tigris.
But they're foreigners, outsiders.
Don't forget the others too.
Oh yeah, there's Jason, Simeon, Demas, and Hekiah. Who are they?
Shepherds, I believe.
Just ordinary hillside shepherds?
They're a style, you know. What was Abraham? A David? And what was Moses doing out there in the bush fire?
I see what you mean.
But one thing does bother me, though. Who down there believe the shepherds?
Lydia would.
Yes, I love those humanettes. They believe whatever we tell them.
Yeah. Well, that is until Satan gets a hold of them. By the way, what will he be doing at this time? I'm sure he won't like this one bit.
I believe he'll try to incite the humans to brood on hateful actions.
You don't suppose they'll keep falling for his old tricks, do you?
They're like putty in his hands most of the time. But I do hear our Lord promise some pretty big miracles. And then there's the final presentation.
What's that?
I don't know for sure. It's top secret.
All right, so now let me review. All we have to do is go down there, talk to some shepherds, come back up here, and let him do the rest, right?
Right. There's the preliminary signal. It's just about time for us to go down.
Oh, wow. What a day. I thought I wouldn't have anything to do until that bridge freezes over again.
Remember, only a few shepherds, and please don't scare them.
All right, I promise, I promise.
There's the signal. Let's go.
I guess that's what you get for putting a junior angel on trumpet duty.
Let's go.
Hey, do you think we could stop by Bithany on the way back? It's just about time for Lydia to say her prayers. I just love the way she prays.
Oh, I guess so. Now hurry.
I'm right behind you, but hey, I was wondering, what if it doesn't work out the way we think? What if there's a lot of resistance to his plan? I mean, down there, as a vulnerable human, why, he could get himself killed.
Don't be ridiculous.